Game on. Let's go. Time to level up. Mastering self-improvement. That's what's up. Through the art of gamification, we'll rise. In this journey, we'll reach for the sky.
It is time for your morning motivation. Um, Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about gamification. It's one of my favorite methods of helping, keep us on track. Right? It's one of those things where, in when we're working on self improvement, um, it can often be very easy to get off track. Right? And so, I wanted to talk a little bit about how I do that, right? And it's making it a game, right? Making the things that you need to be doing on a regular basis fun, right? And keeping track of it. Now, ideally with somebody else. So you're kind of competing against each other, right? Um, but it's essentially taking, first I guess the kind of the foundation level is what do you want to achieve, right? Is it losing weight? Is it, making sure you journal every day? Is it, um, working on whatever project that you have and moving it forward? Kind of basically create your character, right? When we come into most games, you're the first thing that you're doing is kind of setting everything up and all right, here's what my goal is, right? Um, here's what I want it to look like. And we need to do the same thing in our world. It's goal setting, right? It's what am I after? What's my purpose? I don't know. Have you ever heard anybody around here talk about purpose? Um, and so, find out what do you want to do? And then you start tracking it, right? It's what are the quests that you're going to be going on, right? Even in my roundtable program, right? It's we're looking for the quest. It's what's our purpose? What's our goal in life? And how do we make it interesting and track it, right? Now, it can be high tech, right? There are apps out there, that have Vidica and Forest, and like Duolingo does a very good job of gamification. Um, So there are a whole bunch of different apps, but you don't have to go like crazy. My gamification, if you've watched the show before, I do don't break the chain, right? It was the concept from Seinfeld. As one of the a young comedian saw him and said, how do you become an amazing comedian? And he's like, well, you write jokes every day, right? You write jokes every day, and you get a calendar out, right? Put it on your wall, and you write jokes, and you mark an X for that day. Okay, and then the next day you do it again, and after a couple of days, you've got a chain going, and now the entire plan is don't break the chain, right? And that's what I do. I have a calendar up on my whiteboard here. It's a paper calendar. And yes, the AI technology geek uses dead trees. It's paper, right? It's something magic about it. Um, and so I mark an X for every day that, you know, that I write in my journal and do my morning routine. I do it for every day that I publish and do something like a live stream. So I'm checking something off today, right? Um, and so all of the things that are really important for me, for my life, for my business, right? I turn that into something that I'm tracking and I want to keep it going. I want to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. That's my gamification. And, and you can have fun with it. You can go great, level up. It's like, okay, I'm now what was it I heard the other day that um instead of saying you're so many years old, so I'm a level 55, A level 55 uh, professional, right? It sounds so much better than saying I'm 55 years old, right? Um, but yeah, the big thing is to make sure that you're keeping it visible, that it's something that's in front of you, that you're constantly working on. That's why my calendar is right there where I see it every day. When I walk in that door, that's where my eye goes, is right up there. I was like, okay, it's time to keep going, right? Um, and that's one of the things that I'm working into the roundtable program. You see the little ticker going across the bottom here. Um, how do I take gamification and put it into the program and make it so that it keeps people connected and keeps people engaged, right? That's part of what I'm looking for. Now, I'm curious how you use gamification. How do you track what you do to keep yourself motivated and moving forward? Um, I wonder how many people out there actually use kind of the gamification model, because it's effective. It's effective. So, um, I would say the other part of it is make sure you're giving yourself achievements, right? That's one of the cool things where in your Fortnite or your whatever game, you get a badge. You get I got this achievement, right? Um, Make sure that you're doing that for yourself as well. When you when you achieve something, give yourself some treat. Whether it's so I post on social media even, or but take yourself for ice cream or you know I don't know what it is for you what's going to motivate you to do the little things consistently, because that's what success is, right? It's our power rituals. So many times we look and we see where these people have done these giant things, these huge Herculean efforts, and that's not where success lives. Success lives in the little tiny things done every day. It's the boring things. It's the small consistencies that make life successful. And that's why I think that gamification works so well, is it's taking those small things that in the grand scheme of things don't seem to matter, but they're everything, right? And makes those the priority. So that's my message for today, is figure out how do you make a game out of your success and have fun with it. Make it so that it's not life isn't boring, because life is too short to be drudgery all the time. How do I take the small things that I need to do for success consistently and turn it into a game? There you go. So that's my story for today. I do want to again invite you out to be a founder for the roundtable. I am looking for people to help me, create this and be part of the initial trainings. Um, so if you're interested in that, there's the link that's going down right down there below. So it's www.thirdpowerperformance.com/round dash table. Um, and we'll have some fun. We're going to do some gamification of our own. But, all right. Well, until then, we're going to play our AI generated music about gamification, and have a good rest of your day. Keep living your life to the third power, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, Suno, let's play something.
Game on, let's go. Time to level up. Mastering self improvement. That's what's up. Through the art of gamification. Gamification will rise. In this journey, we'll reach for the skies. Living life like a game, that's the aim. No need to play it safe, we'll conquer the game. Setting goals, completing quests, gaining XP. With every challenge faced, we'll soar free. New heights, gamification fuels our inner lights.
Oh, all right, my friends, have a fantastic day. Live your life for the power. Game alive. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to the Third Power Life podcast. Before you go, one quick question for you. Where are you on the path of life? Are you just drifting through your life? Are you fully in command, somewhere in between? Well, you can find out where you are now by taking my new Commander Survey. It will tell you where you are on your growth journey and how to move yourself to the next level. You can find the link on the screen or in the show notes. Now, all I want to know now is, where do you stand?